Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
Autumn.
Insane.
And today we are reviewing the iHeart Fashion release of Genie Whisp Grant. Per the usual, the iHeart Fashion line is following suit of, the pattern they've been going with, of sticking with, I guess not exclusively, but primarily with the Comic-Con exclusive characters. I believe the only non-Comic-Con exclusive characters in this line were Abby and Claudine and Venus.
Abby.
And Cleo, I guess. Yeah.
So.
There were a few, but yeah, it feels like they're focusing.
Well, the last couple of years, it's always been, like the new characters getting a iHeart Fashion line doll, so it's pretty nice.
Very much appreciate.
Yes, it's very, very nice that they're doing this. It gives kind of the general public an opportunity to enjoy the Comic-Con characters without completely,
breaking the bank.
Yeah. So we're going to go over the packaging briefly because it's pretty standard packaging.
Yeah, they have they're sticking to a very unified plastic shape. It's like a coffin. Whisp is the first iHeart Fashion doll with the unmovable, replaceable packaging where she's now glued. The packaging is glued together.
And you have to rip apart this box to open it up.
Yeah, so, we've kind of gone over this in previous videos, but yeah, it's very two-dimensional, flat packaging. So it's literally just, the plastic front compartment is glued to the cardboard backing. So it's that, seeming like that is the new standard for packaging now.
Speaking of the packaging, here's the back of the box.
I'm not really a fan of the new art.
Yeah, I miss the artists who did all the Freaky Field Trip and
Monster Exchange.
Yeah, Monster Exchange. Yeah.
She
Oh,
did
that was really
she did the art for quite a few of the I forget her name. She has an Instagram, but this one's still it's along the same lines, but
it reminds me of the now canceled web episode art, which I'm not a huge fan of.
Yeah. It's not quite as nice as the older art. And like I was talking to Max about earlier, it's like Genie and Gigi look exactly the same, but their art is so drastically different. I know she's supposed to look more sinister or whatever, but Genie's art's so mischievous and pointy looking, whereas Gigi has a cute kind of doe-eyed expression. I don't know. I think that they look a little bit too different, but
I mean, if you guys watch the 13 Wishes movie, you do know Wisp is a very, very devious character. So, I appreciate the fact that she's very kind of has that wicked expression, but I do agree, the shape of her face and everything should be very similar to Gigi because it's, she's more or less a mirror image of her. One thing I would ordinarily appreciate about this change in packaging, one of the things that bothered me about the past few waves of packaging is that it had this really beautiful art on it, but you really only got to see their face. In a lot of the boxes, it was just a really zoomed in, version of their face. And obviously these artists did, rendered the entire figure of the character. It would have been really nice to see the full body of artwork on the back of the box. So I appreciate that in this packaging they're showing more of the art.
wow.
But
It's nice to see it, except you have to immediately destroy it. I love how big the art is, but if the box was the way it used to be, I'd be able to save the back and keep the art.
yes,
That's what I would have done.
And that leads into, of course, what I don't like about the packaging, which is obviously the whole, plastic glued to cardboard situation, on top of the fact that I like that we see more of the art, but I feel like this is extremely simplified. It's just the art and black and just a blurb of
I think
the character.
The trend with the new just reboot of Monster High is they unified everything. All the packagings are very similar to each other. They almost come off as kind of lazy because if you notice with this box, it looks like it's an international box. We got different translations. There's not a lot of text on the box.
Well,
I'm just used to US getting their own packaging. There's always an international version, and then there's one that we get here for the United
We
States.
have to have it our way. We're Americans. But it's like a confusing waste of space. Like Genie, Whisp Grant, and then nothing about her here.
Yeah, and there's just like 3 different versions that I heart fashion.
For a lot of kids, this is gonna be their first iteration of Genie. So it's like there's nothing about her personality here. There's no book,
no bio or anything.
So it's kind of confusing.
Yeah, a little weird. Okay, I don't want to get too psychotic with the packaging because there's a lot to cover with this release. So let's go ahead and rip her open.
I'll get as psychotic as I want.
All right, and this is I Heart Fashion Whisp Grant out of box. Her hair colors are the same as her Comic Con exclusive version. You know, we'll do a comparison later in the video, but it is in a completely different style. Autumn, you're the girl, so you can explain the hairstyle better than me.
Just like, you know, wavy, laid down hair with her bangs pulled up and tied off to the side. It's a very cutesy look for her, but I appreciate it because in an earlier release of Gigi, she has the same hairstyle, so they get to have a twinsies moment in my collection.
Yeah, it's very cute hair. It's very soft and manageable. In terms of her face, she has her usual sun and moon markings as she originally did in the movie and in her Comic-Con release. She is wearing a very striking glittery gold eyeshadow. She's got her usual red eyes and has what I'd like to call like a pale pink lip color. These jagged purple earrings are reprints of her Comic-Con earrings.
As are her shoes, which we'll get to in a moment. I'm not super mad about that because, after all, this is a lot of people's first chance to get these accessories in the first place. But
Yes.
She also has freckles.
She does have freckles, yeah, which I believe Gigi standardly has freckles as well. Yeah, so. Okay, so this is the first of 4 outfits that Whisp comes with. Of course, because it's an I Heart Fashion release, she comes with many changes of clothes. So this is the standard outfit she comes with. She is wearing a spiked golden bronze. I almost want to say it's kind of like a bronzy gold necklace. With a nice dual layers of ruffled tulle on either side of
A black sparkly dress, which reminds me kind of like the night sky.
it's like a little ballerina dress with tulle sleeves.
Yeah, and she's wearing a similarly gold spiked belt, which I really, it's a very simple belt, but it's a nice complement to the necklace. And so what's really interesting about this dress, I really, really like how it looks. It has a really, rough feel to it. It's very...
It's nice. I mean, it's rough, but it's really sturdy, so if you want, you can balloon it out and make it, lay the way you want it to, which might change, I don't know, whatever mood you're going for.
That is really cute.
It's very pretty in photographs and the way it shines, but it has a weird see-through fabric to it as well.
But yeah, it's very sparkly, so I imagine this would be really fun to photograph. She also comes with a little purple scorpion purse. There are definitely bits and pieces of this release that, Autumn and I are talking about kind of remind us of Twyla. I think the color and the shape of the purse accessory does remind me a little bit of Twyla, but yeah, the scorpion makes it more Gigi, Wisp oriented.
As you can see, she's also sporting many henna tattoos, or real tattoos. I don't know what it's supposed to be canonically, but they're really pretty. They're all over her arms and hands.
Yeah, they're very cute. And she's also wearing simple purple magenta bracelets on both wrists.
Back to the purse is an actual purse. You can actually put stuff inside.
Yeah, it's like a little opening in there. So the shoes that Wisp is wearing straight out of the box are Once again, a reprint of her Comic Con shoes, just in different color. It's kind of like a, I want to say it's a little bit darker than like a salmon pink. It's, as you can see probably on camera, it's a very, very saturated pink. It's got the pointed edges and kind of curves up like that. And from afar, it might look like this portion right here is like a heart. It's actually more kind of like two little scorpion stingers coming together in a somewhat similar shape. And there's the cute little swirly stinger backing to these shoes as well.
They're a little bit too loud for me. And something needs to break up all that pink.
Yeah, I mean,
In the Comic-Con exclusive version of the shoes, they're purple with like a little bit of pink. These bits look a little bit lighter to me.
Yeah, they are. They definitely are.
Oh, they are. They're different colors.
Painted.
They have a painted portion, which I think, this would definitely benefit from if there was like some paint right here. Okay, so this is the second of the 4 total outfits that this Whisp comes with.
We decided to model it on Gigi because it's kind of the same idea, and we think this looks actually pretty cute on Gigi.
It does. It's very, very Star Trek, especially like if you can see, we're doing it on the new Scaremaster Gigi, and she has blue lips, and so it's super.
Reminds me of like an 80s futuristic sci-fi novel cover.
Yeah, so this outfit has this interesting little gold flap collar up there, and then just, kind of a simple blue tank. The skirt is really interesting. It has it's black, and it has, this almost strikes me as like a Frankie themed skirt, because there's lightning bolts and,
holes.
Yeah.
They almost look like rips in reality.
Like rips and tears, yeah.
I don't really know how it goes with Wisp's theme, but...
I don't really know how it goes with this Wisp theme, and I also don't know if I personally think it matches this top.
Not really.
Yeah. But it's interesting on its own.
Next we'll move on to her second pair of shoes.
And this is the second pair of shoes that Wisp comes with. She only comes with 2 pairs of shoes total. So they are very high wrap boots that have a really cool scorpion tail backing.
They look kind of skeletal.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like a rib cage with a spine.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Very intense.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd work with all outfits, but...
Yeah, I like them. I think they're cool. They're kind of loud to the point that I feel like you might have to pair them with specific outfits for it to really work out, but they're very cool. They're a little bit spooky, monstery. I appreciate that. And what is nice is, a lot of, I've noticed boots and shoes along these lines are usually kind of difficult to put on. These ones are easier to work with because they're a little bit more, the material just feels more loosey-goosey, and they slide on a little bit easier. So this is the third outfit I Heart Fashion Wisp comes with. It is a very cute, kind of risque, going out to the club outfit. I really like it. The top is an interesting color scheme. It's kind of a deep purple with almost like a pale goldish green. And it has, kind of like a skeletal scorpion, Genie inspired design on it.
It reminds me of a kaleidoscope.
Yeah, it's really cool. I
Probably
really
a rug.
Yeah. It's very cool. I like it. It gives me kind of, nice Genie Middle Eastern vibes. And it opens up a little bit on the sides, shows a little bit of skin, and then the fabric comes down at an angle into this cute hot pink skirt. This is a very, trendy, fashion forward outfit. I really like it.
Yeah, it's interesting, the cuts on the sides, and it closes up as a turtleneck on top. which is, I don't know. Yeah, very fashion forward.
I really like it. Yeah, it's a very fun outfit. It is probably my second favorite outfit in this pack. A very, very close second.
Your favorite would be the first one?
Probably the first one, the original one, but I love this one. Well, and here we have the final outfit. So, this is, what I'd like to call, Netflix and chill Wisp / long-term relationship Wisp / I'm really bloated right now and I don't want people to judge me, Wisp. It's like really, I don't know what's going on with this outfit. Specifically the top. As you can see, it's just a really, and this is literally, by the way, it's not because of the stand, it's not because nothing like that. This is like how the outfit fits. It's like a really loose, blousey top.
It's almost like maternity, like shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you're trying to hide a baby or something in your third trimester. I don't know.
There's just so many things wrong with this. It's like the fit is horrible. The colors are really bland, and it looks like she's ready to go do yoga or eat Cheetos on the couch. I don't know. It's like really not feeling this outfit. It does not belong in an iHeart fashion pack, like, at all.
So yeah, it's a pretty terrible shirt. Not form-fitting or flattering at all. I kind of repurposed it on my Wisp. I put it on top of her dress and I tied off the excess fabric on the back. And so it's a little bit
loose
more
it is, yeah.
form-fitting and cute. But otherwise, I think it's kind of a waste of a shirt because it's not flattering on anybody.
No. The pants are definitely a little bit more fun. They're like a glittery golden yellow leggings.
They feel like Claudine pants to me.
Yeah, that is weird shirt.
This is a no for me.
A huge miss, but the pants are cute. Okay, so here is a comparison of iHeart Fashion Wisp with her original San Diego Comic-Con exclusive release. So what's kind of interesting is I originally thought they used the exact same color scheme for this iHeart Fashion Wisp's hair. It actually looks like the shade of purple in iHeart Fashion Wisp's hair is a bit lighter than the one in Comic-Con Wisp's hair, which is a very deep royal purple. Other than that, it's, just kind of the standard differences in makeup, and as we already discussed, yeah, the earrings are reprints. So generally speaking, from the looks of it, it does not look like, not yet anyway, Wisp has not gotten a reboot, revamped face.
She still has the original Monster High body.
I see.
Yeah, she has the original Monster High body, but unlike Comic-Con Wisp, the new Wisp does not have the chest joint. So she has pretty much the original Gigi body, just Wisp styled.
Yeah, what's interesting is this release alongside the new 2-pack with Nephra and Amanita. Looks like none of those characters, have received the new reboot face molds or bodies, like the Ever After High bodies. So all you folks out there, who are really jonesing for like the original Monster High faces and bodies, these particular releases are ones you might want to look into. Okay, and these are our final thoughts on iHeart Fashion Whisp Grant. Just to briefly overview everything she comes with a total of 4 full clothing changes, top and bottom, including the one she comes with in box, 1 purse,
2 pairs of shoes, and 3 pairs of bangles, which these girls are wearing on their wrists here, which is cute. It's a very genie-like accessory. The bangles, although we have some repeats here, the bangles come in like a magenta, more of a lilac, purple, and black. So they can kind of go with any of the outfits, which is nice. And they come with one pair of earrings.
So just to reiterate, per the usual, this release does not come with a stand. The stands we're using are our own. But it comes with a brush. Such a holy grail nowadays. So yeah, what do we think of this release?
Get it. You should get it. This is cute. It was, for me, I mean, I have nothing against the new molds or anything, because I think they're a lot better than I initially anticipated, and I'm excited to get into collecting them. But for me, it was really fun to open an old style doll. It's like it's already starting to feel nostalgic.
It's nostalgic, yeah, throwback, yeah.
And I love iHeart Fashion and all the options it can give you. Like earlier, how I showed, I kind of messed with the outfits, and that's fun for me. And for all that you're getting, like, if you think about it, 4 outfits, it's kind of like a doll and maybe like a fashion pack. For $25, I think that's a good deal.
Yeah.
So I'd say get it, and I think she's adorable.
Yeah, I really appreciate this release as well. I was one of the people who loved Whisp as a character in general, and I was really excited when they announced, she was actually going to become a doll, and she was a Comic-Con release, which I did not end up getting, so I do appreciate that there was this secondary release of her. She's just a really cool character, and I think this version of her is very cute. For the most part, you're getting a pretty good bang for your buck. This is a Toys R Us exclusive, as with the rest of this line in the US. It retails for $24.99, and I really like most of the outfits. The cute, kind of sparkly, ruffled one she comes with initially is probably my favorite one. And as I mentioned, my second favorite is probably the trendier, night out outfit. The Star Trek looking outfit is interesting and has its charms. I might kind of mix and match the top and the bottom with different things. And then the schlumpy top is just horrible, and that's kind of like the disaster of this pack, is that one horrible, unflattering top. But beyond that, yeah, it's a really great release. I love this Whisp. The doll itself, I really like her makeup. I always love the shimmery gold, on the Genie releases, and I love her hair. It's really soft, really adorable. I would recommend it.
So, I think a lot of fans' burning question they might have is this Whisp worth you getting if you miss out on the Comic-Con exclusive version? I think she's very cute. Yes. Short answer is yes. Get her. She's very cute, and like we mentioned before, yeah, she does come with a lot of accessories. You're definitely, getting your money's worth.
If you already have the Comic-Con exclusive, would you still say it's worth it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little indifferent in terms of Whisp as a character, but I think her standard I Heart Fashion outfit is just worth, say, $20. So the fact that she comes with 3 other outfits is great too. Her other outfits are okay for me. I think they're a little too bland, but I can understand, as a fan or someone who likes dressing up their dolls, you may want to opt out for something that's a little bit more simplified, so you can put it on different characters and still look good. So I can understand that. Just as Whisp as she is right there in the middle, I think that's perfect. That's a perfect look for her. Comic-Con Whisp is very pretty. She's very detailed, but like she's very similar to, original Gigi. So I like that Whisp now has her own personality, her own style.
All right, thank you for joining us for our review of I Heart Fashion Whisp Grant. Be sure to let us know in the comments what you guys think of this ghoul. I personally would really love to see more Whisp releases in the future, so we'll see. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We put out new videos every week, and let us know what you'd like to see more of from us. And as always, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.